Hello there and welcome again to another edition of What the Hell Am I Playing Now? Featuring Fallout New Vegas and its DLC. Let's start that now. I said now, computer. As in change the scene. Thank you. You're good at this. Get a move on. I don't know, is the computer good at it? It's having some issues. Come on. Do better. You can do better. You can do it. Okay. Got it. Ding dong. Dong. Ding dong. And stuff. Okay, guys. Here we go. Load the game. Load at the villa. Yes. Okay, guys. For those of you who weren't around for the last stream, or, I mean, those of you who hadn't seen the VOD, etc., etc., we are starting with Dead Money. Now, this is the order these DLC released in.
Make new friends.
Yeah.
Or rekindle old flames.
What if I don't wanna?
Let your eyes take in
There's an enemy over there.
expanse of the open desert.
Now, I'm told
Clear, starlit skies.
there's a lot of traps
Straight
and
on into the
intrigue
sunset from our
and
villa
exploration
rooftops.
and lack of
Countless
equipment here,
diversions await.
and I'm not sure I'm in on all that.
Take in the theater, or stay in one of our exclusive executive suites that will shelter you and cater to your every whim. So if life's worries have weighed you down, if you need an escape from your troubles, or if you just need an
Well, I have a hollow
opportunity to
rifle.
begin again,
It's an
join
energy
us.
weapon, and I'm not good at
Let
using
go
those.
and leave the world behind at the Sierra Madre grand opening this October. We'll be waiting.
Alright.
Has your life taken a turn? Do troubles beset
So if
you?
I don't like what I see with Dead Money, if I start having a bad time, I'm going to reload an old save and just skip it. Just saying. Because this looks like one of those survival horror low, like low equipment stuff. Like what the fuck is that guy? Y'all, I'm not into horror games, so if that's what I'm getting into, I am not gonna be a happy camper. The unusual looking crafting station. As you approach, lines of tiny holographic items appear on the dispensing tray. Wireframe schematics and lists of consumables the machine can assemble and package for the consumer. There's a slot on the side with the Sierra Madre symbol. The slot does not look part of the original design. Oh, the chips. How we can get food to heal with. Or a doctor's bag. I should go back and get the chips.
The Sierra Madre Casino, in all its glory, is inviting you to begin again. Come to a place where wealth, excitement, and intrigue await around every corner. Stroll along the winding streets of our beautiful resort. Make new friends, or rekindle old flames. Let your eyes take in the luxurious expanse of the open desert under clear, starlit skies. Gaze straight on into the
Like the
sunset
Sierra
from our
Madre
villa
cards of the
rooftops.
dead man's hand.
Countless diversions await. Gamble in our casino. Take in the theater.
How many of those chips do I now have?
Exclusive executive suites that will shelter you and cater to your every whim. So if life's worries have weighed you down, if you need an escape from your troubles,
Okay, so this way.
you just need an opportunity to begin again.
There was a creepy crawly looking fella. Medical district.
The villa's comm speakers have aged poorly, like the Madre. Pre-war junk. The speakers emit a signal that'll set off your caller if you stay too long. There are damaged speakers and shielded ones. The damaged ones you can destroy at range. Don't get close. You can't switch them off like a radio.
Listen before you go ahead. Okay. I'll check my weapon here. Select it and put it to 1. So that I can easily put it away and punch if I have to. I don't know what that is. Oh shit. This harvester is unconscious. Oh, it's getting back up, dude. Oh no. It's gonna chase me again. Man, I don't do stealth very well. Come on. Where'd it go? Oh, it's right there. Ow! Is it dead? No, it's unconscious. This is gonna get back up. Dude, I don't have the ammo to keep doing that. It's in caution already. It gets back up too quickly. I hear the beeping, but where's it? Oh, son of a bitch, dude. Fuck this. Go back this way. What is this bullshit? I don't know. Do I bother making food to counteract any of that? Imagine I make sugar bombs, right? I don't know. Yes. I don't think the rads are really gonna mean much. Find me and we can talk. How am I finding you? Oh. Wow. Oh! Guns! The trap? Am I about to get jumped by something? Actual gun. Cannot wait in this location. Real. Whiskey. And chips. Enemy somewhere. What? The fuck are you? Dean's secret stash. Am I gonna die when I loot this? Please piss. 357 Magnum ammo, which I have none. 12 gauge round. Knife spear. Impacts.
Watch out for the villa inhabitants. They're difficult to kill unless you chop them apart. If you can, blow them up or disintegrate them.
Do I have the means to do that? I feel as though I don't. I could just chop them up. Sneak attack critical, and yet he's totally fine. And throwing things at me. Ow! Is he dead now? Oh, that's what you have to do. You just have to chop him to pieces. Okay, I get it. I get it. I'm in on this. I'm in on this. Okay. I understand. So I've got to incapacitate him somehow, preferably with one of these. Throw a spear at him. And, why does my medicine skill not work in here? Shouldn't my medicine skill be high enough? And it's only 30 for some reason. Thought my medicine was higher than that. I could stem pack for more. Anyway. Scrap metal. That dinging. Collected a lot of chips. Hologram control terminal. Activate hologram. Casino is the old man's collar. Turn him back off. What do I need him for? A bunch of mist. Don't go into the mist. Base position for medicine. I believe I was told the mist will kill you. Save here. What is that dinging? It's like a bell. Where one of my friends is. Supposedly friend. I can drink from the toilet to heal, but jar of cloud residue at. Oh, what good that does me. Okay. You. Find dog in the simplest. Find God in the simplest of beasts, or is it dog? Cat, get down!
Speakers and radios into
Alright.
with the bomb caller frequency and can trigger the detonators prematurely. It is an unfortunate side effect, one I did not anticipate. I was unable to calibrate the callers to block the signals. So, you'll have to make do.
Okay. How do I make it stop? I can't walk forward. Machine code steady.
Noise makes my stomach hurt.
Sinclair visit. Sinclair did the rounds again today. Glad he left his ghostly entourage at the casino. Walking light shows makes me wonder why he's even got us on staff when they could blast us in a second. Otherwise, Sinclair runs a tight ship. Good to see him these days and times. I don't know how smart he is trying to make a resort to escape everything in the outside world, but rich guys can make it happen, even ones that have been hit hard like Sinclair has. Nothing much to report, pretty quiet tonight even from Cuesta del Sol. Imagine Morris up in the casino probably has more than enough with the guests coming in tonight, poor bastard. Set up the radio so I can listen in on the gala event when it fires up. Left one out for the prisoners. If Sinclair don't want us to be too strict with the guests tonight, I may just toss the key in the holding cage with anyone we pick up and let them unlock the door when they sleep it off. Set up the radio room downstairs to broadcast through the speakers. Don't want to miss tonight's performance. The receiver down there is stronger than the desk radios we have up here. That's some supplies from the evidence room down there to celebrate once my shift is over. Way I figured the rest of the guards will be too busy to check up from me. Like this whiskey.
Noise off.
Police Chief's terminal hard. Researching. 4 out of 11. Discovering. Okay, got it. Solid. Prohibited items. Sinclair's prohibition list is going to be difficult to enforce and told him so. Feelings for getting an automated system that would confiscate items even the slightest bit radioactive or foreign and ship them back to the visitor's source address. Asked about items already in the villa, didn't mention the construction crew, and he dismissed it. Of course, no sooner than Sinclair gives his prohibition speech, his pal swings by the same hour, asked how hard-nosed we were going to be. Told me he couldn't guarantee he could keep me supplied if I didn't treat his friends with the same respect. Rick. Hey, Kirito. Kirito? Your name is now one syllable. You're now Toe. Hi, Toe. Yes. Yes to all. Check mark. How are you tonight, Kirito? Syllables are too difficult for my feeble mind. I cannot speak. Why not Kier? Kier? I don't know. Like sir with a K. Her? Her? Too much to remember. Sinclair installed a new security system for visitors coming into and out of the villa. He doesn't seem to care too much about what they do when they're inside. Only that we confiscate any personal items that could be dangerous or foreign, and make sure we know who enters and who leaves. Asked him again about watching the construction crews. Said that was a villa matter. Great, that means the prick runs the show. As long as there were no more accidents among the crews, that's what he cared about. Barely tucked my flask under the desk before he showed up. Gets that disapproving look when he sees the hard stuff. Disengage contraband room lock. Unlocking. On the off chance somebody busts in here, I need to heal. Scotch. More scotch. Grenade box. Drugs. Drugs. Super stim pack. Ooh. Drugs. Brass knuckles. Vending machine code for 357 rounds. Okay, so I get how this works. So I get a limited number of... Hold up. Automatic rifle with some 308. Hold the hell up. You say what now? But I get how this works. You get limited resources and you have to find, like, unlock codes for the other resource. 298 damage. Sweet jeez. Okay. Chips. I didn't need that finance clipboard, but I took it anyway. Electric hot plate. Lets me cook stuff. Unfortunately, the stuff it lets me cook is, I don't have that. I don't have any of this stuff. Dark cloud residue. Medical braces. Forceps. I don't know that I need any of the medical supplies. I know if I find cigarettes, I can turn those back in one of the vending machines for presumably more money to spend. And first aid, find some stim packs. I think I need the empty syringe. Can't actually craft anything with it right now. Vodka? Vodka. Like... Cosmic knife. What the? What the? Alright, now it really looks like a horror game. What the hell? True police stories. Yaramadre helmet. Yaramadre helmet. That's nice and all, but I can't wear it. Wait, yeah, I can. Interesting. Oh geez, now it really looks like a horror game. What is wrong with this? Crit chance increase. Temporarily though. I have apparently taken a lot of damage. toward a villa. Not yet. Hang on, this is what the pistol will be good for. Blow the radio up with the pistol. Villa police station basement. More chips. More chips.
I'll be good this time. I promise, Master.
I'd rather have the helmet in this situation than sunglasses. Okay.
I'll be good this time. I promise, Master.
Why's this door locked? There's something in there. I only have 5 bobby pins? Oh, come on, dude. That's not cool. Okay. A Phantoma. Binoculars. 20 gauge rounds. Oops. Cell door requires key. Police pistol. Already have one. Already have the helmet, but I believe I can use them to improve the one that I have. Prove its quality. Before he comes back, don't say that shit. Average lock. D4 plastic explosives and a detonator. Oh, jeez.
Be good this time. I promise, Master. Just
Inventory. Got the weapons and the mines in today, along with the shotguns and the ammo, enough to defend the villa if trouble breaks out. Sinclair's taking the world situation seriously, even all the way out here. Maybe more so because we're out here. Hate to think if someone got their hands on half the stuff we have stored here. Enough military ordnance here to turn the villa into a minefield. Don't tell me that. I don't want to have to deal with a minefield. Dispensers are up and running. Unlike most everything else, we've had few problems with them. I heard they've been part of some World's Fair exhibit Sinclair had seen. So he contacted the researchers about the dispensers to see if he could use them here. Turns out dispensers do more than supply convenience items. If there's an emergency or the threat of communist attack, codes can unlock ammo and repair kits for the dispensers. Stored backups of the codes in the contraband room, just in case.
keep him away.
Oh, another secret stash. Anywhere with that handprint, I think, is gonna have a secret stash in it. I knew it. I knew they had something hidden behind the door. The door was already open. They didn't want me to see it.
Makes dog hurt self.
About this door. Reloading bench. I can break down ammunition and get a different kind. I don't think I need to do that right now. I don't even know what kind of ammo I'm going to be using the most of. Like I'll have tons of 357 laying around. I don't feel so undersupplied anymore. I'm going to be checking behind every damn door now.
Help me, please.
Huh? Any machine code for 308 rifle rounds. Yeah, exploring is definitely helpful here.
So hungry.
I checked this, right? Yeah. Alright, we're testing something. Build door requires key. Is it in here? That'd be too simple. I'm not sure. Hey, Winterwater, what's going on? Welcome to the stream here. Just started on Dead Money DLC.
Makes dog hurt sound.
Not 100% sure what I'm doing, but the guy explained it in pretty great detail, so I'm pretty sure it's some kind of survival horror style thing. I'm gonna test this out because I don't know if this works this way. We're gonna save, and I'm gonna see if I can put some C4 on the door. I don't even know how to do that. Yeah, we're just chilling, even though sneaking and survival horror is not my kind of thing, and that seems to be what the emphasis of this particular DLC is. So I might be pegging it wrong, but it seems like sneaking around is important, and I'm not good at that.
So hungry.
I don't know if it's far enough away. That's not far enough away. Not far enough away, guys. Which gives me the vibe it'll probably kill him too, but we're gonna try this again. Wait, no, it probably killed him, and if it kills him, it kills me, right? Hang on, testing this theory. Yep. If he dies, my head blows up. No, actually, I've been playing all of them in order for a couple months now, actually. I started from Fallout 1 all the way through. I quit Fallout 2 halfway through. But after that, I played through 3 and a little bit of the DLC. Didn't really stick to the DLC of it, and now I'm doing this.
I'll be good this time.
The last stream that I did last week, I beat the main story of Fallout New Vegas. And now I'm just going to do this DLC and try it out. See what we got going on before moving on. I thought 3 was pretty good, actually. I liked it a lot more than I thought I was going to. I tried it once when it first came out, and I only played it for like an hour and didn't care too much for it. Let me check downstairs, because I don't know where this guy's key is. Check in the basement. Dog is watching, or God is watching.
You would come below the cage, down to where I am. Maybe you saw the letters I scratched on the villa walls. A little farther. Follow my voice. That's it. The one in the cage? Dog. I had to lock him up. He keeps disobeying me.
Yeah, I'm planning on it if I don't like completely hate the DLC. If it doesn't like if it doesn't really encourage me, I might go ahead and move on. The radio. Yep, where's the radio? Can I just run through? I can't go near the computer because the radio's there. I don't have time to loot the boxes either. Hey there, giant frog. Looks like you had about a half a sentence there. Going alright. Oh, no. You meant hopefully will, not wheel. Okay, it's not a half a sentence. Never mind. You're right. I'm gonna blame autocorrect. Sound legit? Probably autocorrect. Nobody likes autocorrect. Favorites, Old World Blues, Close Seconds, Honest Hearts. It's funny because my roommate told me the, crap, I can't remember the name of the other one. What's the name of the other one? My roommate said he liked the other one. Whichever one we haven't already named. Lonesome Road, there you go. Yeah, that's the one. He said that was his favorite. What's a vacuum cleaners if I was into that? Oh. I want to get drunk. Or on drugs. Got that. Got drugs. Looked at a lot of chips. Alright, where's this guy that was talking to me? Whoop. Played Fallout 3 or 4's DLC. I played a little bit of Fallout 3's DLC. Like, I did Mothership Zeta, and I did a little bit of Broken Steel, I think it is. I haven't even played Fallout 4 yet. I'm doing that next. I've been doing all of them in order, starting from 1.
That's me, there on the table. The disc. My voice. Can't take any chances, though. You may be some victim who simply stumbled down here. If so, can't let you let Dog out. No, not yet. If you're who I think you are, you came to fetch Dog. Use him to drag others here. Now I'll use you. And that Pip-Boy you're wearing. You're smart, clever. The key to Dog's cage is simple. Take my voice to the cage above. Let me speak to the beast inside. Then you and we can talk.
Talking to a recording. Okay then. Lonesome World's alright. It wraps up the story of who you are, what happened before you lost your memory. Oh, that seems interesting enough. Which is my favorite? Well, like I said, I only really played Mothership Zeta. I didn't actually finish Broken Steel. I didn't do a whole lot of... I didn't actually mess with the others. It's something I'll probably go back and do. And this is the first DLC for New Vegas that I've done, so... Vending machine installation. Oversaw the street side vending machines installation today, all working, mostly because the casino crew was running the show. Finally complained to the chief about the machines. They feel like a company store. We only get a few casino chips with the paycheck, so we can barely buy anything. Chief says he's not sure the chips were Sinclair's idea. Only if we had any problem with the machines, let him know immediately. No point lookout. Yeah, like I said, I 100% plan on going back to Fallout 3 at one point. Like, it was good enough that it would actually convince me to play it again. Even though I've beaten it. Like, not a lot of story-based single-player games can convince me to go back to them. But Fallout 3 pulled that off. I really liked it. I would probably play New Vegas again, just to try out some of the different ways of resolving things. Search and seizure. After another discussion with the Puesta del Sol crew, told Chief it'd be difficult to enforce the prohibition list, let alone the searches. Chief had the gala on his brain. Said Sinclair put construction of the villa more important than patting down the construction crews for liquor and chems, as long as they didn't hurt anyone or each other. Got a little hot under the collar, Chief did too, told me to walk it off. This whole thing stinks. Chief's barely got time for me, now Sinclair's turning a blind eye to things in the villa because his friend's running the show. Wait, Lookout's the best one, you get to shoot inbred irradiated hillbillies. Played Bioshock. I've played the first Bioshock. That is also a series that I need to go back and play, because I actually have all of them. I just have only played the first one. That's pretty much where I was with Fallout before I started this run. Like, going through all of them in order. I had only played little tiny bits and pieces of 3 and 4. For maybe an hour or two, not more than that. Like, not enough to actually get into the game. No more parking tickets. One good thing about this assignment, no more writing parking tickets. Sinclair's laid out the streets so narrow, cars can't even come into the villa. Resources being what they are, he may not want folks to waste gas coming here. Cuts down on traffic noise too. Chief says it's more than that, says Sinclair wanted the villa to be reclusive. As long as I don't have to worry about double parking snobs or Christless gas hogs clogging the villa, I could care less. Wonder how he expects folks to get here though. Seems extreme, even for privacy. Pitt's the other good one, takes place in Pittsburgh, or what's left of it. Yeah, it seems like it's like typing. Seems like the whole world is just what's left of it at this point. Makes sense.
Dog, back in the cage.
Interesting. Save there. Or yet, if you played Skyrim. Skyrim I gave a solid 10 hours to. I did play all the way through Morrowind. Didn't ever play Oblivion. But Skyrim I just couldn't really get into. Alright, let's see.
Dog, back in the cage.
What have we here? You weren't who I was expecting. I'm disappointed. Still, even if you aren't my intended guest, you take direction. Good. You can't have been an idiot to figure out how to release me from my cage. Or perhaps you are, with that leash on your arm, and the one around your neck. With our collars and manacles, why, we may as well be kin.
What happened to your voice?
I'm the voice of reason.
Hey, thanks for the follow.
I sleep sometimes. Down in the basement, in the cage. Now that I'm awake, Dog goes back in the cage. Dog knows I'm here, but can't do anything about it. I'm his...
Didn't like Skyrim, I like him already. Followed.
Keep him from hurting us. Doing foolish things. I've been trapped in here for some time. Then you come along and let me out. So, you opened my cage for a reason. Now, I want to know why.
Okay, what are all the options here? Science check and super mutants. Brain damage is usually the result of prolonged stealth boy usage. Medicine check, fail. You hit your head or something. He's looking for someone with a collar like mine. Where's yours? He's got a chain. Why'd you lock yourself in the cage? If you weren't expecting me, who were you waiting for? And I need to get you out of there. I'm gonna science check it.
That's the easy explanation. The one humans use.
Pre-war technology, as if it's the cause of all ills, mind and body. I needed to come out of the cage to protect Dog from clever humans like you. Do you see these wounds of his covering his skin? The bear trap on his arm. He placed his own hand in it. The name he carved in his chest. To remind him of who he is, he inflicts pain on himself to silence me, when all I try to do... He cuts, hurts, and tries to murder me out of him. He won't succeed. Just makes me angrier. Dog is the beast. We simply change cages, like the ones here.
Guy's honestly pretty damn trippy. I like this guy. A good game, currently playing through Dragonborn DLC. I'm not gonna say Skyrim's not a good game. If Skyrim wasn't a good game, there wouldn't be so many people that like it, and it wouldn't have been re-released and remastered on every console known to a man, to the point where it's a meme that Todd Howard wants to put it on everything, and surprised it's not on a light bright yet. It's just not for me. Same way I know that The Witcher 3 is a good game. I can't get into it. I played it for a couple hours. It didn't stick. I don't know why. I didn't hate it. I enjoyed the couple hours I played of it. I just didn't feel the urge to go back and play it anymore. All right, we're getting off topic. Anyway, oh, his name is showing up as God. Okay, somebody has an ego right there, don't ya? Okay, so you're the one who knows how I got to the villa.
Of course I know. Even if I don't see it happen. Down in the cage, I hear echoes of the footfalls, the click of the collars. Every time I see one of you, I know exactly how you got here. You couldn't help yourselves, any more than Dog can help himself. You heard the voice, the promise, and then you walked right into one of the old man's traps. Then Dog comes for you, drags you here.
What's your favorite game that came out last year? On its own, Skyrim's good. It's an Elder Scrolls game. It lacks everything. Yeah, it didn't compare to Morrowind. I mean, you could tell it was the same series, but it just didn't really do it. Favorite game that came out last year? I feel like almost anything that I think of and say is probably not going to have actually been released last year. I'm trying to think of one. I want to say Persona 5 was actually released in 2018. I think that it was. I'm not 100% sure then. Despite not having beaten it yet, Fire Emblem Three Houses is pretty good. I mean, I've always been a Fire Emblem fan though, so that doesn't... You know. I'm a little biased on that one. I just like that style of game. Now I'm curious. You got me curious. I gotta look it up. When did Persona 5 come out? Oh geez, that's a lot older than I thought it was. I thought it came out in 2018. Okay, well, anyway. So I was wrong on that one. Probably Fire Emblem, though. I don't remember a whole lot of different things that got released last year. Anyway, this old man, what do you know about him?
Elijah. Human. Weak like all of you are. Feeling age circling him like starved dogs, howling for blood. To me, he reeks of age and failure. And madness. To me, he is simply the old man.
What about Firewatch? I don't really know a whole lot about that one.
His name, meaningless. running out of years, hopes and dreams running through his withered hands like sand from the big empty, and scorched by the sun.
This guy's got a good way with words. Also, Elijah. Isn't Elijah the... Wasn't Elijah the former Brotherhood of Steel elder, or am I mistaken? What does he mean by scorched by the sun?
The old man, this Elijah, tried to hold the sun in his hands. Arrogance was cast down for it. Icarus' crime was to fly too high. Elijah wanted to bring the sun down to him. Arrogance.
Huh. Why do you say I'm the same as him?
You're not him any more than I'm Dog. But that collar around your neck, you're an extension of the old man's grasp. Clumsy, perhaps, but a tool, yes. And once you get acclimated to the Sierra Madre, then you'll feel the same overpowering hunger the old man does. And then you'll be him, not just his hand.
You're the one who knows how I got here.
Of course I know.
He already said that. So you know the way back.
The way back doesn't matter. Try to leave, try to disobey, and your collar ends the journey faster than you can say, begin again. You're clever. You'd be able to find a way back if you left the villa. I can find the way back, if back is where I even wanted to go. Until the old man lets you go, you're going nowhere. This beautiful paradise, with all its toxins and death, it's home.
Why did you bring me here?
Me? You think I want to haul bodies around the wastes like a Brahmin at the whip? No. Dog does it. When the old man says fetch, Dog fetches.
Huh.
You were in a man trap, and Dog made his rounds and dragged you here. When, I don't know. But it must have been recent. Before the cage.
Why do you say that?
I don't remember you. That isn't surprising. What is that it was when Dog was out of his cage. Free, hungry. He knows not to eat anything he catches in the traps. After that, however, so he dragged you here. You got spared. Dog must have fed after you arrived. Once he was fed, that allowed me out of the cage and put him inside. Do you remember how long you were out?
I don't remember. I only woke up when my Pip-Boy went active.
Must have already been in the cage. Already had the collar in me. You're lucky Dog didn't devour you. Otherwise, we'd be closer than we are now.
Okay, I have other questions.
Of course you do. And so do I.
Wondering what's the first game you ever played on what console? Mine was Tomb Raider Underworld for PS3. Couldn't even figure out the first puzzle. I think the very first game I played was Tetris. That's been a long time ago, though. That's been 20 years. I was probably about 4 years old, so yeah, about 23 years ago. That was like, it was on like original Nintendo or something. And then a lot of Mario Brothers. So little me was very bad at video games. Lockpick check. You wouldn't have locked yourself in there without some sort of key to let you out. Science check. These radios were using them for signal interference. Yeah, I want to know about the radios.
They were here when I arrived, so I made use of them, in a manner of speaking. More their voices, really. These collars, they don't just track us. You can eavesdrop on them as well. Tune to a frequency, and you can hear everything someone is saying. So perhaps it's a good thing that Dog swallowed his collar. Anyone listening would find it difficult to hear past the digestion.
Intelligence check, and the alarm sound outside helps as well. You're doing?
Very good. Yes, it's another layer of white noise to ensure privacy. Unfortunately, it's also acted as a dinner bell for the residents. As long as the holographic greeter outside is active, however, I can get by them. The holograms fascinate them. Ghost worship, perhaps.
Interesting. Proud to say I played and completed Halo Combat Evolved. Yeah, Halo was great. I only played the first 3 Halo games. I think I played Halo Reach a little bit, and I played Halo 4 like maybe once, and they were going the wrong direction with that one. Anyway, let's see, what else it's got? Lockpick check. You wouldn't have locked yourself in there without some sort of key to let you out.
The key? Why, it's the old man, the one who brought us here. I hid the key on me so Dog wouldn't know. I just need the old man to show up, so he and I can talk. If Dog was in control when the old man appeared, well, he would just do whatever he commanded, as always. And I can't have that.
If you have the key in there, the old man can order Dog to open the cage.
Dog obeys, yes. Why? Do you have some means of contacting the old man?
I can play his voice, yes. I have an audio log from him on the Pip-Boy.
You don't play it. If you do, I'll find a way to get out of the cage. End you. I'll murder you, crush your arms and legs until...
I'm down. Follow me willingly. I won't do it.
No, you wouldn't. If you did, you won't escape this place alive. I'd shatter every one of your limbs to splinters and leave you here. You think I'm afraid of your collar exploding, killing us? No. I'll leave you breathing, then keep walking until my collar goes cold. I'll prop your broken body in view of the Sierra Madre so you can see what you came to steal, forever out of reach as you die.
I have the power to let Dog out of his cage. I'm going to prove it by not doing it.
No, you're not. Even though Dog's more docile, easier to control. You may regret this. This place is where creatures like Dog can survive. The people that fill its streets. He is as vicious, more vicious than them. His hunger can help you more than I can. When I am in control, the shell is difficult to fight in.
What do you mean?
The inhabitants of the villa, they are difficult to kill. They need to be chopped apart, hacked on the ground, disintegrated if you can. They are difficult to kill, but not to devour. And Dog is always hungry. If he is with you when they fall, he will fall on them, end them. If I am with you, fighting will be far more difficult.
Even if Dog is more helpful, we can manage.
I am not sure you belong here. No, you don't belong here. Yet, you came this far, and I'm not interested in remaining here any longer. I'll unlock the cage.
Alright.
Very well. Lead on.
Have a party member named God. God has given you the In My Footsteps perk. This perk grants you a bonus to stealth as well as the ability to step lightly around placed traps. $805 health. Wow.
If it isn't the clever one, what do you want?
What weapons are you good at?
Dog is better at the baser instincts than I. I merely have the brain for it. His sinew and muscle are difficult to move consciously. He's always hungry, clumsy, heavy.
Okay. What's Elijah doing here?
Heard the call of the Sierra Madre, just like you did. Exactly the same way. Finds out it's more than a story. Comes to this shining, poisonous grail, this jewel of the desert. Dog knows him more than I do. Dog's always nodding, always obeying him, because he's weak and hungry and greedy for Master's affection.
Okay. And what does Dog know?
Ask him. Or better, don't. It wouldn't be an interesting conversation, much like this one.
Okay.
You're a brave one. Sure you're ready for the answers?
Not particularly. How do you switch back and forth?
All it takes is the right command. Whenever Dog hears his master giving orders, I go back in the cage. So that leash on your wrist, and the one on your neck. I won't truly be free to express myself until every trace of that voice is destroyed. Still, if you ever want to speak to me, bark my audio log at him, the one in the police station. That'll call me out.
Why does that make him go away?
Dog is afraid of me as long as the master isn't around.
Very high speech check. Why did you put emphasis on the word master?
The master, Elijah, reminds Dog of someone from long ago. His leader, commander, commanders. The master was a strong personality. Personalities as well. Dog is slavish, was conditioned to serve the master until death. The old man, Elijah, merely came along and opened that door in Dog's mind. Now, Dog does whatever the old man wants.
What does Elijah make Dog do that angers you so much?
Gather others, drag them here. Fetch, like an animal, and hurt them if they resist. Dog doesn't even blink. Even hear their cries when he's twisted their arms full circle. Fragile things, screaming on the ground. To listen to him, commanding Dog to hurt others. And Dog just nods, eager and willing to serve.
Sounds like it makes you mad.
Mad? Mad doesn't even begin to describe. There's not a word for the hate I feel inside. It's consuming, twists every thought to red. After all that's laid ruin to the world, again and again, I thought at last we could be free. Thought Dog could be free. No, the world's always got another cage, waiting, keeping everything you want just out of reach.
Ain't that the truth? Can't you do anything about it?
Do anything? Me, Dog puts in the cage, hurts himself to try and drown out my voice, when all I want to do... Never mind. Useless. Finally had to start fighting back, screaming on my own. Had to take matters into my own hands, lock Dog up.
Speech check. You're trying to protect Dog, having Elijah control him and hurt him. want to protect him.
I've watched over Dog for so long. Tried to stop him from hurting others, killing others. Quiet that mindless, howling instinct of his. He doesn't understand. He has the brain of a child. He knows when he does wrong. He just can't help himself.
Care about him.
He's my brother, kin. Without him, I wouldn't exist. Maybe I was nothing more than his conscience, trying to rein him in. Useless. I just need him to show restraint. Let go of the needs, the hungers. Ease the burden. Just once, so I can have my thoughts to myself.
And why can't you control him?
The instinct is stronger than me. Dog is stronger than me. He's just a child. He knows when he does wrong. He just can't help himself. I don't know when I first spoke, or when I first started thinking for myself. It was so long ago. I slept for a long time before. I want to believe I was the one in control once. I don't know anymore. Then Dog got a new master, a new voice, and I woke up to protect him.
Okay.
More. Don't push your luck.
Well, that's
We'll see.
interesting. All very interesting. Alright, so the next quest involves find the other two collars. Search for Christine in the clinic in the medical district. I know where that is at least. Oh jeez. Bear trap fist. Weird. I'll take it if only because I have nothing better to take. Took his damned head off.
Wish I had a stealth boy instead of this bear trap. Almost got away. Then the idiot's hunger screws it up.
Be a lot of these enemies around now that I have some way to fight them. Bunch of bits on the ground.
Believe the idiot swallowed his collar.
Love his collar.
Believe the idiot swallowed his collar.
I was already here, right? I already checked this. Must not have. Electric hot blade doesn't give me much. Very talkative, aren't you there? Oh, jeez. Had roaches?
Their taste like copper. Finished here.
I mean, it's a healing item, sort of.
Almost got away. The idiot's hunger screws it up.
I don't think I want to go into the mist, right? Yeah, the mist is bad. We don't go into that. Oh, there's a card. Okay.
That Pip-Boy. Maybe I'll tear it off your arm. Wear it on my neck.
How do you want to do that? Don't do that. Oh shit. Even when I kill them, they seem to still be respawning. Something up here on this balcony I saw. 20 gauge rounds. I don't have anything that fires that.
Almost got away. The idiot's hunger screws it up.
Hey, did he get stuck on something? That right now. Okay. I can make 357 Magnum and 308 rounds now. I can also make steady, but I never use that. Apparently those
machines
packs
feed on
are
Sierra Madre chips.
only 1 chip apiece.
There's codes that unlock other things too.
What do I have that fires 357 Magnum right now? Police pistol? Probably better than the 9mm for fighting. Especially since I can replenish the ammo for it. Let me save before I do this because...
It's your own fault you're here. Couldn't leave well enough alone.
What happens if I do this with him here?
You return. In God.
If it isn't the...
He seems fine.
Can't believe the idiot swallowed his collar.
I don't know what the cloud residue does, but... Go get him. Oh, he just died. Okay.
The idiot swallowed his collar.
Where's the thing that's causing it? I don't see what's causing the beep.
The idiot swallowed his collar.
I mean, I gotta be able to see it to get rid of it, right? Or another way around? Door up there. Whoa. Was that a spear? Is that something that got through at me?
Their taste like copper or gold.
There has to be a way up there or something, because I can't walk that way.
Their taste like copper or old gold.
Alright, let's save here and just try and run to the left of it or something. Okay. If you run fast enough, you can get around it.
Couldn't leave well enough alone.
There we go. Microcell. Ugh.
Trying to loot. Their taste like copper or gold.
Can't go in that then.
The idiot swallowed his collar.
That noise, and it says run, run, run by the door. That I don't like at all.
Picking up an emitter signature. Watch for security holograms. Dangerous. Don't shoot them. Attacking them is useless.
And it's vending machine code for stem pack. Oh shit.
Their taste like copper
I hear knocking and I don't like it.
The idiot swallowed his collar.
That guy go away? Security terminal. Check security hologram status. Scrolling second floor. Security postings. Oh geez, there's a lot. Security protocols. Security protocol holograms do just as the name implies. Provide security. They perform this function better than most conventional security guards. Security holograms have been programmed with the case-specific Sierra Madre protocols. Not only do security holograms look like Sierra Madre personnel, they will respond to threats or unauthorized personnel just as conventional security guards would. Okay. Security holograms use field of view sensors to perceive their environment and to aid in pathing, while later versions will feature upgrades that allow for a 360-degree perception arc. Memory cells and current hologram emitters can only perceive their environment in a cone in front of them. They can, however, change facing as needed and scan their environment for unauthorized activity. It is best to purchase security hologram emitters in pairs to cover a full view of the environment, as trespassers could conceivably use hologram blind spots to gain access to unauthorized areas. If security holograms detect unauthorized guests or detect criminal action, they will display a warning caution color to the target. If you believe they ever display this color in error, immediately move away from the hologram's field of view until they resume their normal protocol. If the behavior persists, they will enter engagement mode, turn red, and attempt to subdue target with their discharge beams. Note, as requested in the service contract, NE has established EBE systems in all Sierra Madre security hologram emitters. Often, an intruder's natural response is to attack a security hologram, either with fists or with a weapon. Fortunately for the hologram owner, all such assaults are useless against security holograms. They cannot be wounded, damaged, or harmed unless their emitter is destroyed. Attackers spending the time to look for emitters will usually be rendered unconscious by a hologram's discharge beams before they can disable them, so there is nothing to fear. As with service holograms, security holograms cannot leave emitter range. They will pursue a target to the emitter's perimeter, however. Usually allows the target to be subdued and should present no obstacle to casino security. Hologram emitters are sturdy, yet can still be damaged or broken if enough force is applied. In addition, while they are protected inside sturdy space-age alloys, their circuits are vulnerable to being tampered with. If this occurs, refer to the repair manual that comes with the hologram installation guide. Please call customer support services if this occurs. Do not attempt to repair the emitter yourself. Warning, do not approach an emitter that may have been tampered with. You must please wear reflective maintenance gear or metal armor in case of hologram malfunction. Make sure that you can move beyond a hologram's field of view in case problems arise. Okay. Maintenance posts. Welcome, and on behalf of your friends at NE, we thank you for purchasing the latest in service and security technology. If you encounter any problems, contact our urgent care service representatives at any time during the weekdays from 10 to 2 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. No one is there to respond to your emergency. Leave a message and one of our trained representatives will return your call in the next 3 or 4 working days. Holographic greeting and security technology requires service from trained professionals and routine maintenance. While the emitters maintain a charge for theoretically hundreds of years, damage can occur and circuits can erode over time. As part of the Security Madre exclusive contract, we have delivered on the custom energy recycling emitters requested by the Sierra Madre financiers and Mr. Sinclair. No, I want him to patrol second floor. Do not come down here. What is going on in here? Gas leak. Emitted 3 workers from Puesta del Sol switching station. Exposed to some unidentified airborne toxin from the ventilation system. Caused severe lung and tissue damage. Inhalation isn't the problem, it's absorbed through the skin. Researching its effects. The gas, whatever it is, may be building up in vents beneath the town. Ask foremen to look into source before government inspectors do. Chemical suits arrived today. They're bulky, hard to talk and move in. Difficult to unlock the clasp once in place. Had to get one of the staff to help me out of it. Told the construction crew keep the suits ready while working in the switching station and be careful with them. We only have a limited number. I asked Sinclair to order more in the event of a leak in the villa, and prepared cost estimates for another gas leak to support my case. Didn't need to, he agreed to the request immediately. Then asked if we could see the workers and make sure they were alright.
It's your own fault you're here. Couldn't leave well enough alone.
I don't know what the cloud residue does.
It looks
Assassin suit?
experimenting. though they were doing so after the collars went off.
Assassin. Sneak plus 10. And a lot of armor.
Air tastes like copper
Wow.
or old world gold.
Someone is patrolling. Shit. I believe they're upstairs.
Air tastes like copper or old world gold.
You're really fucking talkative. Good work, Mr. J. Currently not subbed. Hey, that's okay. You've spent more than enough money on me. I'm not worried about it. I should give you a... ooh. You're a Madre Martini. I should give you a sub anyway.
It's your own fault you're here.
I feel like if I could permanently sub you, I would do that. I think you've probably spent enough to warrant it. Currently, I have God in my party, so this must be a Shin Megami Tensei game, right?
Air tastes like copper
Okay.
or old world gold.
I can sneak by the hologram here. Gonna turn around and come back. Okay, I see how this works. I hate sneaking though. I really do. Not sneaky. What's down here?
Almost got away. And the idiots
Villa Clinic
always
basement.
close it up.
Locked hard. Damn it. Have enough bobby pins to keep wasting them like that. I don't know if I even want to be in here. Workbench. Cycling microfusion cells. I don't need auto inject stem packs. Cosmic knife clean. Could clean it. Cosmic knife spear. Atraha. I will recycle the microfusion cells. PC Journal of Internal Medicine, huh? Is that a permanent? That's a permanent. Okay, medicine increased by 3. Nice. That's a good find. Clinic power status terminal. Clinic power status. Auto docks powered. Security hologram powered. Music speakers powered. Please inform clinic management before shutting down generator for maintenance. Disengage main power. I'm Christine in the auto dock wing of the clinic. If I turn the power off, does that also turn off all the guards?
Can't believe the idiot swallowed his collar.
It does not do that. Yet. The unusual looking auto dock still has a series of diodes and buttons that appear to work. Somebody's knocking on the door next to me there.
That pit boy. Maybe I'll tear it up.
They're like right up ahead. Move. The fuck? Okay. That is, Are you alright? Looks at you, blinks again, and opens her mouth, but nothing comes out. Touches her throat and traces the scar beneath her chin. Her eyes widen in alarm. Somebody cut your vocal cords? Looks shaken. She glances at the auto dock, recoils, and her mouth opens, but again, nothing comes out. Looks back at you, her hands clenched into fists, her eyes narrow, she takes a step back, studying you. What's the matter? Woman opens her mouth again, winces and frowns, and drags a finger across her throat in slow motion. She looks more angry than pain now. Frowning, she touches her throat again gently, and her hand brushes her collar, and her frown deepens. Her eyes narrow, she traces the edge of the collar until she finds the lock. She begins to press it with her fingers. The bomb collar, mess with it, it'll go off. She looks surprised and notices your collar and raises an eyebrow. Say we're in this together. Frowns, narrows her eyes, and slowly shakes her head. Need to cooperate if we're gonna get out of here. Shakes her head again and draws a line in the air between the two of you. Look, together we can get out of this. Shakes her head once, then crosses her arms. What exactly is wrong? Don't you want out of here? She frowns, glances at the collar, looks back at you. She makes a circle with her hands, puts her hand over her eyes, and squints. Nods at you, lowers her hand from her eyes, shakes her head. She draws a slow line between you. Looking for something else. Fine, I can help. Studies you again, then her expression softens slightly. She shakes her head slowly and gives a silent sigh. Nods at you, then raises an eyebrow and nods at the door. Alright, come with me. Glances at your follower, shakes her head, then points at you, her, and nods in the direction of the fountain. This thing was clearly malfunctioning. Sounds like she got the shit into whatever happened with it. Are my limbs crippled in any way? Yeah, I suppose they are. Good now. Health isn't that great, but I'd be doing something to fix that, shouldn't I? I'll take the rat away, I may as well. And I'll wait until I'm radiated more. Dude, don't scare the fuck out of somebody like that. Come on now. Dean stops, glances at the speaker, and glances at your collar, frowning. The decayed speaker. If we stay too long near one, it'll go off. Taps at the collar and opens and closes her hand really fast. Taps her collar, opens and closes her hand really fast. Points to your pit boy, her collar, and then your collar. After a second, she opens and closes her hand slower. Science check. You can interfere with the speaker's detonation frequency. It's about to nod and stops, points at herself, and shakes head. Points at your collar, then hers, nods at your Pip-Boy. She makes a triangle motion, then the same slow pulse as before with her fingers. Does that work with any other collar? She frowns, slowly shakes her head. She opens her mouth and makes the motion of tuning a dial, then points at herself. Just your frequency. She nods once, then again points at the two of you, then the Pip-Boy. But only between us. She nods and motions for you to go ahead. I checked this one, right? I want to try and explore upstairs, but to do that I need to turn off the guys down or up there and turn them on down here. That behavior, first floor patrol. Oh shit, dude.
Right behind you.
Fuck that. That's can scare the shit out of somebody, dude. What am I supposed to do then? If I turn it on, he's standing right there. He's loud as shit, too. Is it based on where he's standing up there? Maybe? Why is that so fucking loud? Alright, let's try this again. Change it to first floor. Oh, he's just right there. I just need to go. He shouldn't be up here anymore, right? Alright.
It's your own fault you're here. Couldn't leave well enough alone.
Desk, medics, cosmic knife. How does this keep getting knocked around? Come on now. Maybe I should take her so that I don't have to listen to him keep talking every 2 seconds. He chatters way too much. Hologram emitter. Emitter controls the security hologram in this area. You may be able to disable the emitter. Repair 25 or higher required. Disable. So he's just off now, right? You just keep talking shit. Working terminal. Doctor's bag. How did it change to the... Change music when I came in here? That's creepy. Changed to like the super mutant music. Clinic basement key. I already had the... I unlocked the clinic basement. Download dispenser code medics. It's a restricted dispenser code for use in the vending machines. Codes for the public dispenses arrived today. Sinclair instructed us in their use in case of emergency. Should be able to get stems and other treatments from the machines. Sinclair indicated it could dispense more based on the nature of the medical emergency or subject's condition. Among the codes, he kept asking if we could make sure the code for MedX was backed up. Must have said it 3 times. I don't think he realized it. Must be stress. Made a backup of the code on this terminal just in case. Super stim pack hiding under the desk. Wow. Oh, I didn't want the coffee mug. Stupid coffee mug off me. Machine code for mentats. Not really gonna use mentats though. Not gonna be a druggie. Oh, exit. Oh, this is easy. Take some wine, doctor's bag. That terminal's locked for some reason. Pick the unlocked one first. Appointment calendar. Sinclair and Miss Keys transmitted. Sinclair and Miss Keys transmitted. Domino and Miss Keys transmitted to Chief Physician's terminal. Sinclair proposed moving 1 auto dock to casino and scheduling visits. Sinclair agreed. Ranking, 3 out of 7. Running, 4 out of 7. Cutting, yes. Ackerman. Appointment calendar. Miss Keys showed up today, sent Sinclair, escorted by Mr. Domino. He explained to me Miss Keys had developed a throat infection and asked if the autodoc could help. I asked about the Sierra Madre's autodoc. He said he didn't want to alarm Sinclair. Ransom test. Miss Keys' voice is fine. Her loss of voice was more listlessness, symptomatic of excessive MedX usage. When I tried to speak to her about it, Mr. Domino intervened. I warned them too much of the chem could render a subject comatose. Domino laughed. I lost my temper, and he said they'd return another time when I was in better spirits. Despise that man. Domino stopped by to ask about the test results and Vera's voice. He seemed concerned that she would lose her voice for the gala event. I told him if Miss Keys was concerned, she should see me, and I would only disclose any medical information to her. I told him the autodocs were more than capable of healing Miss Keys' voice if she developed any throat infection, and we could even operate if need be if she tore her larynx. He seemed satisfied by the news, apologized amazingly enough, and left a bottle of wine as a token of his appreciation. I told him I felt it was inappropriate. He insisted. I dumped it in the trash. Okay, and I picked it up.
Can't believe the idiot swallowed his collar.
Clinic security terminal. About hologram stored a medical district. Can't hit that one.
That big boy. Maybe I'll tear it off your arm.
Why can't I hit that one? Save the game again.
Wear it on my neck.
There we go. That hit it. Found some first aid stuff. Appear to be enemies all around.
Air tastes like copper or old world gold. Right behind you.
Can't tell if they're inside or outside. What's a 20 gauge? No, no weapon to fire that with.
Almost got away. And the idiot's hunger screws it up.
Oh shit, caution. Like down below me now.
It's your own fault you're here. Couldn't leave well enough alone.
Wouldn't do me any good to kill them from here. They're way down there.
It tastes like copper. Gold.
Saying that, huh? Rat away. Nice to have.
Believe the idiot swallowed his collar.
Whoop. Didn't mean to hit you, dude. Cool, don't come after me. He just keeps killing them. Not knocking them out, he's straight up killing them.
Pip boy. Maybe you'll tear it off your arm. Where will you let me?
Maybe you'll stop saying you're gonna do that. I really wish you could turn his chatter off. It's kind of annoying. Doesn't seem to be a whole lot down here.
It tastes like copper. Or old gold.
41 chips, nice. Carton of cigarettes. Can turn that in for a lot of chips. Good to look around for this stuff. Can't wait in this location. Okay, well, I believe I've done everything I can do in here.
The idiot swallowed his
No escape. Why can't I crouch? Come on.
Kill this one before they call others.
Okay. Hi. Hi. Oh. Apparently he's already dead. I was trying to make sure his head blew off, but I guess it didn't gonna let me.
Pip boy. Maybe you'll tear it off your arm.
Cat, please stop. save again. It was easier than I figured it was going to be. Let's see, I have 438 chips. I'm gonna get one set of ammunition.
Maybe I'll tear it off your arm, wear it on my neck.
Get 12 more rounds. And how much is it for a stim pack? Oh yeah, let's do the return on the carton. Get 20 chips for that. Return on the packs. Get 10 chips each for that. Stim packs are 25 chips each. Let's just grab like 10 of them.
Almost got away.
I'm just gonna hang on to these chips. Not sure if I'll need more stems. Do want to drink some dirty water, and let's go ahead and hit a rat away. I have 2 of those now. Put my rads back to 0, I think. Nope, puts it at 94. I had close to 200. Wow. Eating a lot of irradiated food.
What's this? Why, it's a little doll. Were you carved by a craftsman? Or mauled by a drunk who didn't know his tools? It's your own fault you're here.
Narrows her eyes, getting into combat stance.
Alone. I'm not going to hurt you. Yet. Much. Scars tell a story. Some old, some new. The one on the throat is fresh and red.
Okay then. Raises an eyebrow. Intelligence check. Can't you communicate some other way? Can you write? Frowns, then pauses and traces one of the scars on her head with her finger. Makes a motion as if picking up a pencil, tries to write, and then shakes her head. Something to do with the surgery. Pauses, draws a jagged symbol like electricity in the air, puts on an odd staring face. Keeps a blank face for a second, then slowly blinks, looks around, looks at her hands, shakes them, and then lets them go limp. Oh, was she in an electric chair? She survived an electric chair. Of course, my dumbass's medicine check is not gonna... I had other questions. Looks exasperated, waves her hand in a circle in front of her. How'd you end up in the auto dock? Moves her finger in a circle, frowns, and drags her hand down over her eyes. Raises them again, then points to you. Get gas like I did? She nods, raises an eyebrow, points at you, and makes a circle, then points at your feet. Perception check. You want to know how I got here? Smiles and nods. Repeats the circling motion again. This time she lowers her hands and circles her finger inward until she's pointing at the spot between you. Still pointing at the ground between you two, she raises an eyebrow. Followed a radio signal here, a woman's voice. Waits. After a second, she raises her eyebrow again. I was curious where it led. Looks at you for a second, studying you, then nods. Points at you, points at the casino, and she slowly shakes her head, then points in the direction of the main gate. If I could leave, I would. Looks at you for a moment, glances at your collar, shrugs, and she then lightly grabs her neck with both hands, holds it for a moment. Her hands fall away. She looks at you, looks at the exit, then nods. Are you saying it's one or the other? She frowns, glances in the direction of the casino, then the exit, then back in the direction of the casino. She shrugs without strength or conviction. She isn't looking at you when she does. What about you? Chloe shakes her head, then points at the ground. Okay. Don't really care for her very much.
Wish I had a stealth boy instead of this bear trap.
Okay. I need to check on something real fast that will require me to tab out. Give me just a moment on that one. May cause a little tiny bit of lag during the saving of the game. Give me just a second to check on this. Dang it, why is this thing not working? Okay,
Almost got away.
wait, did that do it? Frustrating. Okay, now we can go.
Almost
Got it.
got away. The idiot's hunger screws it up.
Oh, this is a rad roach. Madre's mine.
The idiot swallowed his collar.
That's supposed to be a hint. That's gonna be a hint that there are landmines, isn't it?
It's your own fault you're
2 cartons of cigarettes, not that far from the dispenser either.
enough alone.
Come on, really? Thank you. Jesus. I don't see any landmines.
Almost got away. And the idiot's hunger screws it up.
Another automatic rifle. Wow. Find it just hidden out here. Kind of a weird place for it, isn't it? A lot of DPS, 308. Jeez. Don't know that there's any enemies in here that will require that much firepower, but if there are... Flickering hologram stares at you expectantly. Hey, Rabbit Judge Kelsick. Welcome to the stream. I don't think I've actually seen you on my end. Well, he is a vendor. He must have something to buy. Beer, energy cell, pre-war money. Value 25,000. What's he gonna give me? Caps? He doesn't have any caps. Sierra Madre Martini, 2 stem packs. I can trade stuff to him, though, for these things. Oh, I see. So I could trade in my stuff for pre-war money to then sell later on. Not yet. Haven't been good in existing lately. Depression is a biatch. Yeah. Don't personally have it myself, or at least if I do, it's only in little cases here and there, and it's usually situational. It's not like a persistent all the time thing, and it's definitely not anywhere near as bad as most people have it. Which I think just amounts to normal, to be honest with you. My roommates have problems with it though. 3 of the 4 of them do actually, and my girlfriend has a problem with it, so I do know what you mean, even if not firsthand. Come to think of it, my ex-girlfriend had the worst of it. So let's see. I can get these stim packs. I don't want this C4. I don't need. I'm not going to use C4. I don't think. I don't want the detonator either. I can use that martini to heal myself. And that means I can get some pre-war money. I have no caps though, so I have to basically get an exact amount somehow or another. I can sell this outside of the expansion later on. Or DLC, I should say. Kinda hard to get a precise number on this, isn't it? I can't have any caps going to them, because I have none. Like 1 or 2 more, 3. Yeah, that'll be good. We get like 194 pre-war money. Okay. Junk food and some chips. Oh, I got an achievement. Picking up all these chips. Vending machine code return outfit item. Interesting.
Almost got away. The idiots.
You know, for being God, you're awfully talkative. Oh, I can push the This is a hologram. Why can't I push it? Or casual wear, relaxed wear, and a bobby pin. Okay. Already under caution. He's gonna pop the door, isn't he? Gonna pop the door. No? And then I'm gonna pop the door. Dude, that looks not good. Oh jeez, no. Can't even go out the door. I've got to find some way to be able to go out there because there's a stash right there, so I feel like I'm gonna have to find. Why do I feel like that's a trap? Something's gotta be traps. Money! Some might say they were dead money. Got some apples in the fridge. Who puts apples in? You guys put apples in your? Can't sleep in this bed either. I just left their cigarettes there and their money on the floor. Give us a quick save. After the save, I gotta check this fast. And we're in there. Okay. May left a trail of money.
Maybe I'll tear it off your arm. Wear it on my neck.
Locked. Metal box. Oop. Nope. 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 There we go. Wow, there wasn't much in that box. It was hardly worth the bobby pin. Okay, so that's about all I can explore going that way. I'm still thinking, since this they've mentioned mines, and this thing says mine on the wall 3 times. There are gonna be landmines somewhere.
Instead of this bear trap.
I feel like there will be. Waiting for a beeping noise. That's how this works. A lot of dirty water. It's purified water. Go ahead and max my health out with that. I think that should max my health out anyway. Only gotten hit a few times here. Watching for tripwires. Ah, right there. Can't quite thread the needle on him. Okay. God can get him. Go get him, God. Destroy him. Wait, where is he? He's still up there, isn't he? Dude. Excuse you.
It'll come to us, dog. Just wait. We'll kill it together.
Yeah, like, what are you... Dude, what are you doing? Nope. What the? Okay, dealt with that. Are you gonna come down from there?
It's your own fault.
Are you gonna come down?
Leave well enough alone.
You guys are seeing this, right? What? What exactly? I really have to come up there and get him. He's too stupid to get down on his own. Come on. Dude. Come down the stairs. You know how stairs work? How stairs work. Are stairs not cool for you? Thank you. God is pretty stupid, evidently. Today I learned. For residential.
That pin boy. Maybe I'll tear it off your arm. Wear it on my neck.
Loud that way, can't do anything there. Yeah, God is in the it's in the dumb zone.
Beer tastes like copper.
Well, I can do the returns on these. Turn relax where it's soiled. Okay. Chips for that. 80 chips for that. 8 chips for that. 10 chips for that. Chips for that. And 8 chips for that. I got a lot of chips now. I'm gonna get just a little bit more ammo. 48 more, 357 rounds. He's above me. Seems likely. There's another helmet.
Maybe I'll tear it off your arm. Wear it on my neck.
Talk too much. Being sneaky. Not good at being sneaky. I'm really bad at being sneaky. Really bad. The other side of the wall. Pilot light. Television. Sure. A lot less plungers in this game than there were in Fallout 3. They really liked using plungers in Fallout 3 for everything. Every room. Ammo over here hiding. Whiskey.
It's your own fault you're
A shot glass.
couldn't leave well enough alone.
The rad roach in there. Workbench. I don't know that I'm ever going to use them, but I'll go ahead and make some more microfusion cells out of this. Fixing things. Is that a permanent skill book? Is that that's a temp skill book. Not very many permanent skill books in this game. I want to go this way. Surprised there's not another vendor in here. Cosmic knife. With the deal with the knobs, but whatever. Potatoes! I like potatoes. Sometimes my aim is a potato. That means I hit nothing. Did he get stuck again? He's not talking every half second. He got stuck again. My god. Literally, my god, you're stupid. It's your fault you're here. You're the one that can't get downstairs. Come here. What are you doing? Go over there. Get down the damn thing. Come on. Let's go. Down the steps. You got this.
That Pip boy.
Okay.
I'll tear it off.
Can you come outside now? Yes. Okay. We fixed him. Everything's fun. Everything's fine. Save the game. That was an accomplishment. I feel accomplished. I have to make sure I don't have to do that again. It's a very big deal. Caution. Okay, there's one around here then. Proud? You should be. Not everybody can make God do what they want.
Copper or old world gold.
Alita del Sol. Force pushing God. Just got him. Still under caution. Why? Almost looks like there's stuff up there. I hear him doing his little teleporty bullcrap. Oh, there he is. Go get him. Go get him. Got him. He's useful when he's not stuck on things. On and die? I don't wanna. Why would you say that? Don't say that. I don't wanna. Do want this money. Keep checking on the top, because one of them had one on the top. Come on and die, and welcome to the death. Welcome to die! If you ever played Marvel vs. Capcom 2, you'll know what I'm talking about. Oh, hey, I found one of the little statues. Wow, that's a lot. Commit the die. Wow, this statue's a good one. 4 out of 15. Ah, hidden money. Gotta hide it under the register. That's a hard level. Lock. Ooh. Vending machine code, return outfit item. Didn't I already have that one? Suppose just in case. Oh, you thought you could hide the ammo. Hollow point rounds too. And a hat. Wait, there was a bobby pin under the hat. I'm the greatest. Oh, Jesus. That was that was meant to take me out, huh? That was meant to get me. They tried to get me. You hate this DLC? I thought I was going to. Oh, there's the arm the tripwire. There it is. Didn't I walk right through here though? I walked right through here. I didn't even see the tripwire. And it didn't even go off. I was looking for a tripwire the whole time. I was expecting something like this to happen. And it didn't even work. Okay, whatever. Dude, are you okay? He just kind of powered through. But yeah, I thought from the description that Elijah gives you at the start, I thought I was going to hate this DLC. And so far, it's been alright. It's been alright. Huh? Wait till the end? Okay. I mean, I wasn't going to pass judgment halfway through. I did say so far. I always say so far. That's what Rabbit Judge just said. Favorites Old World Blues. Daniel said his was what, Lonesome Road? I mean, if this is according to several sources now, where am I going? I'm going the wrong way. According to several sources now, this is the worst one. So if this is the worst one, then I missed a chip. Okay, I'll save right here. But I had said at the start of the stream that if I ended up not liking Dead Money, I would just reload a save and back out and just not finish it. So, because I know you can't get out until you finish it, like once you start.
Picking up signals near your location. Detonators. Watch for traps.
Oh. At least he told me.
Almost got away.
I saw a landmine over there.
Hunger screws it up.
There's one right there. Gas bomb? Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that there's already one laying here dead. Ah! I knew there'd be another one up on the top somewhere. Right in front. Pressure plate. Arm.
The idiot swallowed his collar.
What was that gonna trigger? Oh, there were guns there. At least there's ammo with the guns.
It's your own fault.
Aha! I need to be something behind the couch. Ammo. On mill though. Tripwire. What would that tripwire have done? Grenades.
It's your own fault you're here.
Do you have a like stop talking button on you somewhere? Can
If it
you?
isn't the
Is there?
tactics.
Okay. Alright, there's no shut up button on him anyway. Don't see any landmines down there. They have a red dot on them, which makes them pretty easy to spot against this background. There is cloud over there, so I can't do much with that. I don't yet have any way to deal with cloud. Crap electronics. Can I at least... Oh shit.
Ah, guests. That mistake.
He's not, like, getting hit. Okay. Caution. Okay. Why am I not hitting him? Wire. He's gonna trip it. Been good to hang for a while. Gotta go for a bit, maybe back. Okay, well, I appreciate you being around. Always appreciate all the viewers. More traps in here anywhere? Can't just be the tripwire. What was that? More grenades? I don't see a gun. I'm curious what it would have been.
That pip boy. Maybe I'll tear it off your arm. Wear it on my neck.
Can't get complacent. I know there will be something trapped somewhere. Be bad. Or there are chips in that.
That pip boy. Maybe I'll
Sure you will, God. Sure you will. Like, there's stuff in that cloud. You gotta be able to get into the cloud.
It's your own fault you're here. Couldn't leave well enough alone.
Figured there'd be a pressure plate at the end of this or something. Tripwire across that doorway. Tough to actually get it. Oh, it's a metal box there. This is holding it up.
Almost got away. Then the idiot's hunger screws it up.
Would that one have been more grenades? Now there's another shotgun there. You can even see that one for the door. The card. I still have not even played the card game. I don't know what the card game is. I don't know if it's like poker or what. Mashed potatoes on here. Building seems like a dead end.
Almost got away. The idiot's hunger screws it up.
Oh, I gotta pick the lock on the door. Good luck. Oh. There we go, okay. Picking for traps. Picking for traps.
Tastes like copper. Or gold.
One right around the corner. Get him.
Let's kill the dog.
And even when I'm helping the enemy. That one was really loud when it died. I'm not really looking for traps. I probably should be.
The idiot swallowed his collar.
Or cloud. I feel like I just have to run straight through the cloud. Can I do that? I don't actually know if I can do that. I'm gonna save here and attempt to just run through the cloud. I can briefly be in the cloud. Very briefly. There's your boy up there. You gonna talk from up there, or do I have to get up there to meet him?
Almost got. Wish I had a stealth boy instead of this bear trap.
That tourist crosses me, they'll regret it. Even if they do,
It's your own fault you're here. Couldn't leave well enough alone.
Come on, friend. You wanted to fight, right? Go get him. You're stuck on a box. Come on, God. Your name is God. You should be able to do better than this. There you go. Good job. Got like this weird mask on.
yesterday was free. The way tourists keep rolling in.
Can't believe the idiot swallowed his collar.
I don't know where all the traps went. Aren't a lot of them all of a sudden. cloud over there. The landmine. One in the cloud too. Demolition charge.
The idiot's hunger screws it up.
The tripwire. I mean, if you make it obvious on me. Ammo box.
It's your own fault you're here. Couldn't leave well enough alone.
Yeah, I think stepping out into that is going to hurt me from the cloud, so I'm going to save here. We're going to run. Trap at the door. There's pressure plate there. There's a shotgun under the table. Huh. Geeky. Oh, and it's a shotgun next to an explosive canister. If you step on that pressure plate, you just die.
Tastes like copper.
I don't want to be in the cloud. Oh, wait a minute. This is where I was before, isn't it? Well, shit.
It's your own fault you're here. Couldn't leave well enough alone.
Traps in here, yeah? Sensor module.
That pit boy. Maybe I'll tear it off your arm. Wear it on my neck. Trying to lose me in the cloud. Not a chance.
I just ran straight over a tripwire and didn't trigger it. I don't know how that happened. Bobby pin.
Almost got away. The idiot's hunger screws it up.
Pressure plate right there with grenades.
Wish I had a stealth boy instead of this bear trap. Air tastes like copper or old world gold.
More trap.
Air tastes like copper or old world gold.
No traps up here. Not that I can see.
At least this one seems like a street shooter. Or sucker.
Can't believe the idiot swallowed his collar.
Much as I appreciate that he's got a radio playing, I'm probably gonna have to shoot it.
It's your own fault you're here. Couldn't leave well.
Don't do well with balconies there, God. Probably go back inside.
You'd say it was spring, the way tortoises keep rolling in.
The idiot swallowed his collar.
Have a seat, and then we'll talk.
Interesting. Wants me to sit down to talk to him.
The Sierra Madre. Beauty, isn't she? She the one who invited you here? Or maybe you didn't catch her voice on the radio. Woke up confused like some of the others. At least you're still breathing.
Sorry if all the rattling is disturbing.
Don't make any sudden motions, no matter how uncomfortable that chair gets. The cushion's just for show.
Talking about.
Might be a bit rude, but that chair you're sitting in, it's got a shaped charge in the seat cushion. Get up without my permission. I'll blast your ass so far through your head, it'll turn the moon cherry pie red. So, let's keep this sweet and polite, and finish our conversation with no misunderstandings.
Speech check. I'll save my questions for the end. Please go on.
And that's what I've missed, a rapt audience. Just because I work in entertainment doesn't mean I'm a moron. I heard my necktie beeping. I know what that means. I'm part of this somehow. I want out of this contract. And if you put me in it, I'm not going to be too happy. So whatever's going on here, if you're part of all this, you're taking orders from me.
Barter check. Your negotiation skills assume you're bargaining from a position of strength.
What are you talking about?
Our collars, these neckties are linked. I die, you die.
That's an interesting clause. That's a real bad contract you have. We have.
Starting to make sense now that I've met you.
All right, all right. Looks like marriage finally got me. I'm listening, partner. What's next, if we're death till we part?
Meet at the fountain and we'll hear what the next step is.
Not leaving me much choice. The fountain, huh? Hope the hologram's still working and the battery's running strong. I'll follow you. I'm not going alone, trust me. Not like I'm a coward or anything. I'm not running around town without an escort. I'm serious. One of the locals catches us, we aren't coming back. And I'd like to keep an eye on you.
Any reason you can't find your way there?
I know what's out there. It's why I've planted a minefield, shotguns and explosives all the way on the road to my little boudoir here. So we go together or we're not going at all. I'll split my hand in blackjack when the time's right. I'm not splitting up in this town, trust me.
Well, if I can get here, others will be soon enough. Fountain's the safest place.
That's a good point. All right. Let me grab some smokes and I'll meet you at the fountain.
And I leveled up. go ahead and max out on science and start working on medicine. Level 24. Have any perks that I've earned for 24? Are there perks for 24? There's one that requires unarmed. Wow. Anyway. Special Nuka-Cola recipes at the workbench. Huh. I think it's probably just gonna be another intense training point. Always good to have that. I use it to up my probably endurance.
Don't have to take the long way back. There's a shortcut across the way, you see. It's through the cloud, but if I'm with you, I can help you through it. If you didn't already force the button to take it.
That Pip-Boy. Maybe I'll tear it off your arm. Wear it on my neck.
That I needed a shortcut, dude. I didn't need a shortcut. I do think this makes the enemies respawn, doesn't it? Gain the abominable perk. What does that do? Nothing abominable about your damage bonus against abominations. Huh. Am I overburdened? Really? Wow.
Kill this one before they call others. It's your own fault you're here. Couldn't leave well enough alone.
Be a good place to farm experience points. If that's what you were after. Alright, let's save before going here. Alright, you.
Good. Well done. Now for the festivities, and your part in all this. The owner of the Sierra Madre, for whatever reason, keyed the grand opening to the gala event itself. It needs to be fired off in order for the casino doors to open. As I've discovered, one person can't do it. So get your team into position indicated on your Pip-Boy, then trigger it properly. You're so close now, don't let me down. Otherwise, I'll have to rely on the next team.
What is the gala event?
A display of lights, fireworks, music in the streets. A pre-war festival to mark the casino's opening. The bomb struck first. It is of no consequence, only firing the event is. Get the three in position, then travel to your position in Salida del Sol and trigger the gala. After that, the real work begins.
The real work? What was this, a warm-up?
Perhaps you think this is a simple robbery, a cheap casino heist. No, this is a heist of the centuries. We're not plundering Sierra Madre. We're plundering history, taking from the old world itself. It won't let its secrets go easily, not without a fight. I wouldn't expect anything less.
How am I supposed to get there?
I've unlocked the west and east gates to Puesta del Sol and Salida del Sol. Now that you've survived the villa, I need to get to my position. You don't need me to hold your hand anymore. I'll keep monitoring you via the transceivers through the villa. If I need to offer guidance, I will.
Okay.
I'd suggest taking the FEV reject to his position first. Although you may need his brutality and strength elsewhere first. As easy as the villa was to navigate, the outlying areas of the villa are far more dangerous, thicker with the ghost people, traps, and toxins. Use your team as I use you. Listen to your caller. Watch where you step. You're no use to me dead.
I'll see in my footsteps perk. Focus on to the Villa Fountain. So I do have to travel with each of them to that.
Wasn't wearing a collar. So, are we on our way to somewhere else? A gala event, perhaps?
You know about that.
The gala event is the way to bring the old man out. He won't show himself until the casino doors are open. So triggering the event is key. And the key. The question becomes, can we trust each other to do this? We'll see. If we go there, you'll have to give me control. If you bring Dog out, then I'll make sure you pay in blood.
Any reason you're assigned to this point on the map?
Maybe it's familiar, comfortable. Practice makes perfect. And as much as it bruises my ego, some things require brute strength. In the right combination. Besides, none of your assembled band of thieves look able to rip a 200-year rusted power switch down like a machete to fire up an entire town.
Fair enough.
We'll see.
Looking at the fountain, her eyes narrowed. She scans the courtyard perimeter, gauging the distance. Glances at your wrist, then back at the fountain. Science check. You think he's using the Pip-Boy to establish a projector connection? She nods, raises her hands, palms facing each other, rotates a 180-degree arc and back again. He'd have to be broadcasting from somewhere nearby. Surveys the area, focusing upwards. She glances at the casino, frowns, and she then looks west and east. Holds out her hand and motions at your Pip-Boy. Or the Pip-Boy. Studies it intently, turning her arm around as if your wrist is a module she found. Doesn't seem interested in the screen. She studies the exterior than the casing. She seems to be making sure it's intact. Finger stabs through the red buttons, narrowing in on the local map. She scrolls to the Sierra Madre's main gate, frowns, backs out. Calls out the local map of the Puesta del Sol switching station, zooms in. Her latent expression loses some of its edge as it hits a marker. She looks up at you, points at the marker on your Pip-Boy, points west, and tilts her head. Why do you think he wants you to go to Puesta del Sol switching station? Rounds makes a motion as if typing at keys, and she points at you, raises her left wrist, and pantomimes talking into it. Points at you, then her, looks right and left, raises two fingers, tries to type, pauses, and slowly shakes her head. Intelligence check. Neither Dean or Dog have the technical aptitude to man the switching station. Nods, looks impressed. What weapons are you skilled at? Draws a jagged lightning bolt in the air, pantomimes throwing a grenade, and pulls an imaginary knife from behind her back. Moves her feet shoulder width apart, holds hands up in a martial arts stance, and turns both hands into pistols, pantomimes rapid firing. She then holds one pistol up, takes aim as if sighting down the barrel, does a single shot, ends with a nod. Energy weapons, explosives, melee, unarmed, and guns. Is that all? She nods one. Okay. Let's see what he has to say about it.
Was that him floating above the fountain, the boss man? The one who put these bow ties on our necks? Sure does like to make a presentation. We should keep it down, or else the ghost people are going to swarm the gates. Vera hologram or no.
Vera hologram, you know the holographic woman?
Yeah, don't you? Or guess Vera Keys got lost along with the rest of the hollow archives when the bomb hit, huh? Ghost in name and image. Still a looker, though. Got to hand it to Sinclair. Sure can pick him. Well, or get picked. Whichever.
Could you tell me about her?
Vera was a big star back before the bomb. Not the best actress, but, well, she had other talents. Nice voice, nice legs. For some reason, Sinclair, he built this place. She caught his eye. Once he was hooked, that was it. Had to have her. So made the introductions, and guess what? He builds this place for her like some kind of Cleopatra obsession. Wasn't always a death trap.
You were before?
Of course. What? Some kind of surprise to you that I knew people once? Used to have my name in lights, all right? Knew a dozen Veras, or whatever her name was. Vera Keys. Figured I could pay Sinclair back. Introduce the two. Guy was a slouch in the dame department. Had to pick up the slack somehow.
Found one of your stashes. Why'd you leave them around the villa?
Why? Survival. I still needed to leave the residential area to scrounge up supplies, and I don't like taking chances. The villa's dangerous. So I left weapons and stims in case I got in a tight spot. And of course, you show up putting your mitts on everything. I suppose this qualifies as an emergency, so I'm not complaining. Much.
Ground supplies like what?
I still need to eat. At least I think I do. The villa provides. Even if it's not as glamorous as the Cantina Madrid. Once I, well, realized what you could scrounge up around here, I had a lot of time to experiment. Not the best chef, but, well, here's the mix, if you can stomach it. I call it a Sierra Madre Martini.
How do you make it?
Scrape some cloud residue off the walls, mash it in a tin can with some junk food from the machines, and hold your nose and down it. There's electric hot plates around if you can't find a campfire to mix it at. Also, there's other recipes you can do with the cloud residue, although it might take a hardier survivalist than me to brew them. I stick to martinis.
Venus taught you the Sierra Madre Martini perk, allowing you to mix cloud residue and junk food in a tin can at a campfire or electric hot plate for a surprisingly strong, restorative, and disgusting drink.
Of course you do. Let's hear him.
Tell me about the cloud.
The cloud showed up after the bomb, I think. I got used to it in small doses. Now it covers the city. Over the years, it kept climbing up out of the Sierra Madre until it was curtains for the sun. Didn't see the sky again. Doesn't seem to bother the ghost people. Can't see through it too well, though. So sometimes I can use the cloud for cover. If I get desperate.
Okay.
It's your time, and if you want to spend it chatting, not much I can do about it.
Weapons are you skilled with?
Not one for fighting, if we can avoid it. Still, wasn't bad at the pistol range. And over the years, I've learned how to handle a knife. And explosives, a bit. A bit. Made a lot of mistakes along the way. Still have my fingers, though.
Know anything about the gala event?
Supposed to be the grand opening of the Sierra Madre. Lots of lights, music, the works. And he's going to use the gala event to open the casino? But that's interesting.
Speech tech, why it sure is interesting. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Yeah. Maybe the drain in power. That'll cause the security systems to shut down enough to let us in. But getting back out? No, the place will close up tighter than an opening at the Fronds. Or Danny Parker's sphincter when he has to tip a doorman.
How's the gala tied to the casino? That makes no sense.
Right, look. So, not everything about the villa was the pinnacle of bright ideas. In order to pull off the gala, old Sinclair had to get creative. The Sierra Madre announcement, for example. Not just for the casino, not at all. The gala's tied to the casino, draws on its power. Might cause it to reset itself, open the doors for a bit like it was supposed to.
What do you mean about the broadcast?
Well, Vera's beautiful voice doesn't run on casino power exactly. Her broadcast is tied into the emergency broadcast signal for the Sierra Madre. You know, in case of attack. Well, guess what? The night of the gala event, the emergency signal went out all right. But because the broadcast had been hooked up to the gala event, instead of an emergency signal, you get Vera's voice on the radio. Great, huh?
Bombs fell and the emergency signal went out.
Yeah, the Sierra Madre's last song. One only a few people are ever going to hear. A little sad, but what can you do?
What, Cat? Doing? Have other people shown up in search of this?
Tourists, you bet. They don't stay long, and they don't stay alive long. If they survive the cloud, the ghost people, the traps, then greed takes over, and they start sizing each other up for funeral suits.
The visitors all kill each other.
Sure. First they figure they can get out, escape. Then they start thinking it over, start thinking about how they can have it all. They start weighing the odds, taking risks, and then taking each other out. Bomb collars are not. Although, it's odd. The bomb collars weren't linked before like they are now. Guess someone learned what the problem was.
Advice to getting through this.
Well, considering my life's on the line too, yeah. A few things. First off, keep everyone together. Keep checking behind you. Make sure your partners are following. Don't let them wander. Also, don't go running crazy everywhere. Almost every inch of this town is lethal. So if you're not sure, take it real slow. And speaking of slow, don't go shouting or attracting attention. Go quiet. The ghost people find you, it's over.
Ghost people are the only ones alive around here.
Alive's a tricky word. The locals, the ghost people, not sure it applies to them. They're a little uncivilized. They don't talk much. As in, at all.
Have you tried to deal with them?
Tried talking to them, bribing them, leaving food. Nothing. In the years since, they haven't changed their approach, but I sure have. They catch you, they drag you into the cloud, and you're not coming back out. After that, having your necktie go off would be mercy. My advice? Stay out of their way. They don't die easy.
How tough are they?
You shoot them, they get back up. You stab them, they get back up. That's why I have explosives all over this place. Unless you blow them up, chop them up, disintegrate them, the ghost people don't go down. Not enough bullets in the town to spend on them. So unless you're a real good shot, save one for yourself right before they catch you.
Gun check? That's kind of weird. Fair shot, one kill is how I handle problems.
Well, you seem like you know how to handle yourself. All right. Once I fired a lucky shot, hit a gas tank one was holding, blew his arm off at the shoulder, and he didn't get back up after that. So if you're that good, don't aim for the head, aim for their bombs. And if you can wait until his buddies are close by, even better.
Okay then. Didn't even notice they were carrying bombs. Anything else about them I should know?
Whatever we do, don't rile them up. Normally there's only a few, maybe a pack. There's more out there, a lot more. If they find out someone's trespassing, it'd be shaking a hornet's nest. Don't want to think how many of them could fill these streets.
Where'd they come from?
Friend, there's more mysteries in heaven and earth. Wait, no. If there is more between heaven and earth, oh, forget it. I'd sooner ask what makes me an undying son of a bitch than spend any thought as to why they crawl to life here. I'm counting myself lucky I still have my faculties. They sure don't. Then again, they may not have had the focus I do.
Focus?
Always had the Sierra Madre to keep my mind occupied. Most folks, they don't have the same drive, the same need. Not worth my time. Pretty much ghost people before the bomb, now ghost people after.
Okay.
Of course you do.
Well, according to the marker, you're slated for a spot in Puesta del Sol.
No. Looks like a rooftop in Puesta del Sol. In better days, nice view. Now, it's the last place anyone wants to stand when this event goes off. That place during spring, summer, and fall, a little bit in winter, is a prime resort spot for ghost people. not the best of neighborhoods. If we're going there, I'm not going alone. And if you have any bright ideas about telling me to stroll over there, or leave me there, no thanks.
Any idea why he wants you there?
Partner, I'm not sure this guy's operating with a full deck. My bet? Process of elimination, lowest common denominator. He figures the strong man's needed somewhere, even if it sounds like the strong man's two minds about it. Plus, I'm guessing wherever old doggy boy's needed doesn't need smarts. I hope not. Or we're royally jonesed.
What about Christine?
Christine, that her name? Nice name. I mean, you can't see it on posters, but never mind. I don't know. She might need to hold some place where speaking isn't important. Like stage tech? Lighting? Got me. And me? I've had prime billing in Europe, New York, and this gig doesn't feel like that. Don't get me wrong, I can hold an audience, conduct a score from the rooftops, but I'm guessing I'm the odd man out in this whole heist.
I'm not following you.
Odd man out, dead weight. Someone you need holding the toolbox, the nurse passing the scalpel, the chauffeur driving you to the concert. Any guy with hands is who he needs up on that rooftop. Guess he thinks I don't rate looking like I do. Poor him.
Okay.
I'd shed a tear, but I'm sure we'll be chatting again.
If that human wasn't wearing a collar...
Alright. I hadn't pegged this DLC for being so incredibly long if I was actually making progress through it the whole way, but it has been, so... like it's getting more than one night's worth. We're gonna call it for tonight. Oh. Start from the beginning, please. Thank you. Thanks everybody for hanging out tonight. We had some new faces today and some people that just hadn't shown up on the stream. Shout out to Mr. J, who I think is still hanging around on lurk mode. And hopefully we can see some more of our new followers. So, from the looks of it, this DLC's been pretty good so far. I'm not gonna abandon it, I don't think. And we may actually just go ahead and do all the DLC for New Vegas, so we will probably be looking at sometime late next week for a start for Trails of Cold Steel 3. As always, you can always keep an eye on the Discord for info on that.